Welcome to a video. Right now it is currently 2:24 a.m. in the morning, August 4th, Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope y'all will have a great day, for it is the fun day. Man, I have taken several retakes already. I started around 2 a.m. and we're at 2:24. Same old, same old. I'm trying to sleep early. Probably going to sleep at 3 or even 3:30 or even later than that. Man, I'm just so upset. Nothing goes as planned. Calm down. It's okay. It is okay. So I'm going to go through the stuff really quickly. I'm going to talk about the day, work, and I did write something down. I call it insanity. So I'll touch on that a little bit. And let's get started. So for the day, I slept at 3:45. Man, I got up at 9 o'clock. So didn't have that much sleep. I did the usual, which is to write and read messages with my Hmong friends on Facebook. I made the rice for lunch and dinner. I made the coffee, and then unfortunately I played a lot of video games on the tablet, which is terrible because it's meant for my good, but I am using it for wickedness. Because, wow, I mean, before I was scrolling social media on the phone and playing video games on the phone, but come on, look at the size of this thing. This thing makes it so much worse. So this is the tablet, this is the phone. So if you could imagine scrolling social media on this thing, playing video games on this thing, it is straight up amazing. Oops. Yeah, and my goodness, it's supposed to be for my good, but I'm using it for wickedness. I gotta stop it because it's meant for me to study Hmong, and I'll share a little bit more on that. So that was the day I left. I did go to work. I left the house at, I think, 12:30, and I got to I left the house at 11:30, and I got to the workplace at 12:30, and I did a total of, I think, 5 trips, and I made $55, which is great because the same customer I delivered to last time, like, gave me $23. She did it again. I delivered to her house, and the trip was for $13 total. And the thing was, let's see, the trip was $3 and she was going to tip $10, $13. But what happened was she gave me $23. So the whole thing came out to $26. So I'm very grateful for that. And that boosted up my total from, I forgot whatever it was, up into $55. So thank you very much, customer. Sarang hey. And man, I hope my screen is not messed up. Okay. And yeah, that was work. So let's talk about insanity. What am I talking about? I've mentioned this before on my previous video. I'm not sure which one. How my definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a change. Man, that's what I've been doing. Of course, probably the same thing may happen tomorrow unless I change it somehow. I don't know how that's gonna work. But I will share what's going on. So for those that are new, I do Uber Eats. It's a food delivery service, and when I go out to the workplace, I usually do the 3 things. One of these 3. 1 is scroll social media, 2 is play video games, or 3, sleep, because I do a lot of fragmented sleep because I'm sleeping at 3:30, even 4 in the morning, and I get up at 8 or 9. So that's not enough sleep, and it does catch up to me within a week or 2 weeks. There'll be a time where I just have to sleep throughout one whole day, one full day, to have a full recovery, and it's not good in the long run. I even could tell it's not going to be good in the long run unless I fix the sleep. And yeah, about the insanity though, I gotta make a change. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's easier said than done, kind of thing. I mean, do I want to vlog? I do. But the thing is, when I get started, what do I do? What do I talk about? I mean, of course, I could just grab the camera and just film anything. But I'm not going to post if there's no meaning or no reason or no story to it. Just walking around and filming. Who's going to watch that? And I know this by experience, because my older channel, I remember filming just anything and just walking around, not saying anything, thinking, oh, people will just like the scenery. It doesn't work out like that. There needs to be a story or something, because there are so many places where people could just walk and film anything, and it's better for those kind of videos in a nice place, you know what I mean, a vacation type of kind of thing, but not just regular out and about with nothing going on. So yeah, I mean, sorry, my mind's a mess. All over the place. So that's why I didn't film anything, because what's the value in just filming nothing, right? So that's why I don't film. When I sit there and just think, what am I gonna film? And then I'll just go back to my old habits, either scrolling social media, playing video games, or sleeping. I'm pointing at the tablet because, man, that thing is amazing, but that thing is significantly worse because of me, not because of the tablet, because of me, my desires to scroll social media on it and play video games, which is not meant for that. And yeah, anyways, wow, almost 8 minutes. I want to stop it here. I gotta figure things out. My mind's all over the place. I also want to talk about messy, because my mind is a total mess right now. I am all over the place. And when I remember reading the self improvement books, like the David Goggins, the Anthony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, James Clear, just those books to help us to be better, one thing I noticed is they have a plan and they have laser focus, and I don't have neither of those two. I'm just, my mind, whatever comes first, I'll do it. And I'm trying to multitask. That is the total opposite of those highly successful people. And man, I gotta figure something out. But anyways, I just want to share that. I do apologize for blabbing. I'm trying to finish this video early, and it's 2:33 right now. I also need new glasses. Man, this is terrible. Okay, I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I was going to talk about my teeth. Maybe next time. That's all I have for this video. If you are new and enjoying the content, or just want to join along the journey, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. For all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Man, I want to make things better, but I am just lost. I am lost. I think social media could be the culprit, because when I am looking at those other content creators, it could be subliminally I'm comparing myself, and that is in a way destroying my motivation, thinking, well, I don't have that kind of skill for, you know, storytelling or filming, because the equipment, there's no excuses. I have probably even better equipments than they do, but the one thing I don't have, what they have up in me, is the storytelling, the creation, the way they make things is way better, and that's the more important stuff than gear, because gear, that could be getting at any time when people build up. So dude, I am blabbing, I'm sorry. That's all I have for this video. Until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Dua.